If I ask you who the most exciting man in mixed martial arts is today, I trust the answer just might be Dustin Gaethje. Realized a major championship outside the UFC. He has really taken this promotion by storm since signing with the MMA leader a few years ago.
I mean, pace, pressure, aggressiveness, just meanness, a mentality that only allows him to pursue victory. Watching him against Edson Barbosa, withstand some of the strikes that he took to get the knockout was a sight to behold. The fight against Michael Johnson in his UFC debut. Michael Johnson was a top 5 guy in the world, and Dustin Gaethje completely melted him with pressure and pace. Just one of the most active guys in the UFC on the roster.
More bonuses than UFC fights. Dustin Gaethje back from the military. All right, so here is Dustin Poirier making the walk for yet another big UFC spot here tonight. UFC 236 was his coming out party, DC. He ended Max Holloway's 13-fight winning streak, and in a near-perfect performance in a lot of respects, was able to realize a UFC interim lightweight title.
They say diamonds are forever, and so is Dustin Poirier. It seems like he's been here the whole time. We've seen this young man grow up in the UFC. We saw him at 145 pounds have a ton of success, but we've truly seen him come into his own as he's going up to lightweight. He's become a UFC interim champion, and he's beaten guys like Eddie Alvarez, Dustin Gaethje, and Max Holloway. One of the best fighters at 155 is Dustin Poirier.
And with Dustin Poirier and Daniel Cormier, safe to say that Lafayette, Louisiana has made a pretty good UFC footprint over the last few years.
I love it.
Dustin Poirier back on the proving ground here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Dustin, the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 29 wins, 7 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway. You ready? All right, so here we go with round 1, classic matchup of striker versus striker. These guys have both faced a lot of grapplers in the past. They like the draw tonight.
Oh yeah, they love seeing an opponent that will not be trying to dive at their legs. They know when they get to the center of the octagon, the only steps back they will take is if they choose to move out of range to re-enter back into the striking realm. It's a very comforting thought for both of these competitors.
Oh, connects with another uppercut. I'm surprised his opponent's head stayed on his body after that.
He won't be able to take many more of these.
Right.
He's been taking them over and over again, and it's a testament to his chin. But if you take one on the perfect spot, he will crumble like a sack of bricks.
Oh, collar tie.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. The moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
And there comes the separation now.
Nice right hand.
And they're exchanging leather early. Oh, beautiful jab there from Gaethje, who just might be the most watchable fighter in the UFC today.
It's so fun to call a Justin Gaethje fight. People think he's reckless. People think he's a wild man. But Trevor Whitman has him locked. Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
He's got him hurt here. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh! In-fight numbers for you now. 29 total strikes now for Justin Gaethje. Looking to land the right just out of range.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Poirier going for the takedown here.
Big, massive shot lands. Look how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Gaethje's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Under 2 minutes to go. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
Gets up again here, but hurting. All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already. And DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed.
Well, it's about as appropriate a nickname as we have in MMA. The highlight, Justin Gaethje, and he has found his range early. It's connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Back to the feet now. Switching stances here.
He's hurt bad. Oh, he got him. He got him.
And really starting to make these shots count. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Poirier. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two. Nice hook lands. He blocks the punch. Be first. Just misses there with the left.
Right hand punch.
His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alex Overeem's head.
Single collar tie now.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh! High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Gaethje. Oh, single collar tie here. So the numbers thus far, unofficial they may be, but 84 total strikes have landed for Justin Gaethje. While the accuracy rate not too bad either, 43% on the connections thus far against Dustin Poirier. Gaethje's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip. All right, single collar tie now. And both guys really throwing with authority.
It's such a fast leg kick. Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, straight right.
That's one of his calling cards. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh, nice advance there by Gaethje, just relentless in his pursuit of not just perfection, but of the opponent.
I mean, the pressure that he fights with is phenomenal. He's constantly in your face, constantly making you work, making you feel like there is no place for you to escape the pressure of Justin Gaethje.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two, much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Oh, huge hook. Oh, a little single collar tie there. And they separate. Oh, that's a good strike there by Dustin Poirier. Gaethje's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Nice liver shot lands.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive. He didn't like that left hand. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Closed guard here, he's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
And he is back up to his feet. Poirier.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. And really starting to make these shots count. Well, he's up, but he is hurting.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Gaethje's has got full mount now. 10 minutes in the books.
Been knocked down before. Come up. You come back. You won, okay? You can do this. Stay on the other side.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
ready? You ready? Let's fight.
Good defense to block the strike.
Oh!
Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt. Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
Wow! Wow! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight.